Okay, today we're gonna learn how to cut some pieces down so that you can print them on a smaller print bed. So these are the pieces we're gonna cut down. These are two armor pieces, the chest pieces for a Space Marine suit of armor. Over here I have the file that shows me how the armor all comes together, and this is the helmet that we're using. So obviously these pieces are way too large to fit on a plate. So, and we're using the bamboo slicer. So what we would do is go into this icon here, the cut icon, and then that highlights that for us. I always tell it keep orientation. It's easier to um, see how it sits, and then when you put it on your plate, you can have it plate in a certain sequence. This way, when you put it together, it's much easier. So the first thing I do is split it horizontally. I tell it planar mode. I tell it keep orientation, and then go ahead and split it horizontally. And to do that, you perform cut. And as you can see, it cut that for us. And that's still too big, as you can see. So go back into the cut mode. And now we're going to cut it vertically. So I click on the red rotating icon and put it at 90 degrees. Hit enter, it flips that for you. You can also move this forward and backward any way you want by grabbing the yellow box and moving it. And then once you're ready, perform cut. And as you can see, that's still too big. This is quite a large piece. So then go ahead and cut. And this time I'm gonna move the y-axis, do that at a 90, so that splits that in half. Now you have two pieces that will fit on the plate. So then what I do is go ahead and add another plate. Know we're going to need it for the other piece. And then you know we're going to need two more, so add two more plates. And go ahead and repeat the process. It's pretty simple once you get down to it. And now we have those other two pieces. And we come over here and we know we're going to need four more plates. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go ahead and do the cut again. Put your X at a 90. Perform cut. And what I like to do is put them over the two plates. Just a little easier. And go ahead and put your Y at a 90. Perform cut. Go ahead and orientate those the way you need them, and repeat with the last piece. Y at a 90. Place them on the plate. And for the second part of the armor chest piece, we're going to need probably the same amount of plates. So let's go ahead and add them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And go ahead and slice this up or cut this one up, and then we'll be back. Okay, we're back and we got all these pieces cut how we need them. So what I do is go to every plate and tell it arrange, then auto rotate, arrange, you have to click on the plate to get that. That's right click on that plate, arrange, auto rotate, and sometimes you can get away with putting two pieces on one plate. Like this should have two pieces should be able to fit on there. Maybe not. Yeah, these are such large pieces. You want to go through and just make sure everything's sitting on the plate properly. And the auto rotate has it rotate to the best fit for when supports and whatnot are there. This way you know it's set optimally, and you won't have any issues when you go to slice. Okay, now that those are all sliced up, have all these plates, what I like to do is go ahead and save the file or save it as a project. This way, if there's any kind of mistakes, anything like that, then all that cutting won't have to be done again. I do have then go ahead and name it whatever you want. Save it. And you will see the name change up top once it loads. Now you know it's saved. And this way, this avoids any issues in the future. You don't have to repeat all that cutting, which is quite tedious. And then go ahead and slice each plate. And this is what takes quite a while. One thing you want to do is make sure your supports are set how you want. I do prefer tree supports at slim. And one tip I have for supports is your interface, your Z distance. I always put it one number under what the nozzle is. So my nozzle is a 0.4 and I have it set at 0.3. The supports just come off much easier that way. And then as for strength, I like to do about 7 wall loops. That makes the shell thicker. And something like this, you can get away with about a 5% infill. The walls make it quite strong, and less infill means less material you use and less time to print. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and slice this, and then I will be right back. Alright, now that we have all those pieces sliced, what I did was I went ahead and exported all the G codes over to my SD card. So now it's all broken down. Each piece is on each plate and it's all ready to go for the printer. It's been sliced, the G code has been converted so that the printer can read it. Then other than that, that's about all it takes to cut a very large piece into small pieces to print on a average size print bed. And if your print bed is smaller than the 256 by 256 excuse me, cubed, like the Bambu, you can always cut it down smaller. So once you get these pieces printed, then you would have to assemble them to your liking. And we will have videos on how to assemble the armor. Keep an eye out for that. And that's about it. I do appreciate everybody coming and checking out our videos. I know today was a little bit of a short one. All honesty, I'm a little bit tired today, but we will have more videos. I have some tutorials in the works, tons more videos, so go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button and the notification bell. This way you know whenever videos come. I hope you guys are getting some entertainment and or use out of these. Thank you for tuning in again, and let's go make